guys, what are we gonna do today? I'm gonna do something really fun. It's something that I needed to do in my shop, so I thought I'm gonna show you guys how I did this, and it's so fast and easy. We're taking a cute cardboard box and turning it into a fun display piece. Let's get started. So today I'm going to show you that you don't need a beautiful piece of wood furniture or a wood box or something very ornate to make something fun. This is just a cardboard box. In the description, I'll have a link to where I've got some of my cardboard boxes. These are fun because I can store all my papers in them, but you can store your transfer papers, your stamps, recipes, anything you can think of. And there are some that are bigger and smaller and all different types. So we're gonna make this block white cardboard box look like something really cute. I'm gonna start by just doing a wash over this box, over the sides and over the back. I'm using an off-white paint. You can use any color you want, any brand of paint you want. You can see I'm not completely covering it. I'm just going back and forth to get a nice coat, but not completely covered, so some of the white shows through. If you have a dark brown box, that could even look good too. I think that's all I'm gonna paint. I'm just gonna let it dry. So after your cardboard is dry, and you just wanna make sure it's dry so you can ink it. I mean, at this point, you really could leave it. I wanted some texture and I wanted to add some fun things. So I'm gonna use my Barnwood plank stamp, but any background stamp you have would work on this. So I'm using just black ink, but once again, if you were doing a dark color, you could use a white ink or whatever you would like. And I'm not looking for perfection on this piece. I just wanted to give it some dimension and not look like a white cardboard box. So I am just gonna do strips of different wood planks, and then also be mindful at the top, if you're using a container like this, hold on here so it doesn't kind of crush in. And I'm using some of the other parts, some knots and some other fun pieces, just to add a little more interest. Let our ink dry. So depending how big or small your boxes are, even if you're just doing little cubby boxes, if you wanted to, you could add a fun image. And I have this beautiful decoupage paper. I love the typewriter, but even the brick, that could be cute on one whole side, or the wood crate box could be really, really pretty. I am gonna use my typewriter and then do a bit of transfer with some words. So I am gonna cut this before I tear it, just so I am keeping as much of it as I can, because sometimes when I tear it, I tear too much. You can use a wet, small paintbrush and draw around and rip and tear. I really like to do is use my sanding block on a flat edge. So I'm just gonna use this piece of wood. You could use any flat edge. You could just cut this. I didn't want such a perfect straight edge cut, so this gives me enough that you can see a little bit of oddities in the edge without making it way too off, like when I tear it. But sometimes I like that too. So I'm getting a straight enough edge, but it's not a perfect straight cut like with scissors. Now, when I decoupage this piece on, you can use a liquid patina. There's so many methods. I'm just gonna use Mod Podge. But whatever your favorite way of decoupaging, use that medium. If I was doing a really large piece, I would probably just start at the top and do part of it and then work my way down, but this piece isn't so big. I'm gonna take this plastic bag to smooth out the bubbles. This is a little bit of a corrugated box, so you are gonna have a few little bumps in there, but I don't mind that. So far, so good. So I decided I'm just gonna add a little bit of typography with my transfers. You could even stamp something, you could leave it plain. Transfers is fun, maybe even decoupage another piece. But I thought this would be fun. I like the typography on this. So when you're doing transfers on cardboard, you wanna be careful because you need to press down and give it enough friction, but you don't wanna go through your cardboard. I think I'm gonna stop here and I am just going to seal it. I think this is just fun the way it is. So when you're done, make sure everything is set and dry, and then you probably would wanna seal your cardboard. You could use a wax, you can use any type of sealer you would like. I'm just using a clear sealer over this. I would say use what you've got. Okay, let's just let this dry. So I hope you thought that was easy. Here was another one we had done, and on my Facebook page I have photos of other ones I've also done. But it just gives you a quick, fast way to upcycle stuff you already have. Hope you try it out, but have fun.